What is up, everybody? The Hunter GT, and today we are at another park in La Junta that I don't usually go to. I haven't been here about a year, so not the biggest amount of finds here, but it is a park that's been here for quite a while. So here we are underneath this gazebo. Not a gondola like in the last video, second to last video, where we had quite a conversation in the comments section about what that's called. So a gazebo. I couldn't think of the word. I called it a gondola, which of course isn't right at all. But there it is. So what do we have going on today? Well, we have the Land Ranger Pro, of course, out hunting with that. But check it out. We have the Ultra-4, the 4-inch concentric coil that is quite rare. You're not going to see this coil very often. They only sold this coil at Cabela's for a camouflaged edition Technetics and Bounty Hunter, the Elite series they were called. Only Cabela's sold them, so they're kind of a one-off shoot for that store to produce. So pretty cool little coil. Kind of comical how small it is. You know, when you first take it out, it looks quite hilarious compared to, let's put the 11-inch DD there next to it here. So look at that. I mean, quite a difference in coil size. So made for trashy areas, made to really get in between targets and separate and hopefully unmask a little better than the 11-inch DD. We're gonna look right around here, this little picnic gazebo area, and see what we got. There's a playground way over there, some basketball courts there. I don't know how trashy it is here. I'm just gonna hunt with it anyways. If it doesn't pan out, I'll put the 11-inch coil on and we'll really sweep hard and try to get some finds. If you can tell, they just mowed the grass, so it is about as short as it's gonna get out here without killing it, and we'll see what we can find. Once again, quite windy. You can see the flag there whipping pretty good. No wind filter. Well, it has one software on this camera, but it is terrible. The Sony RX100 for $400. I expect much better out of my wind filter for my camera, so it's terrible feature on this camera. Anyways, let's get to it. Got the bag full of goodies here. I got the Garrett, I got the Garrett pouch, the 11-inch DD, canteen full of water. We got all of our extra batteries and whatnot in there. We got the trusty Calico digger. We got the Hori knife, the Crown Royal coin collector. The bottle must have spilled in there somewhere, not sure. Just kidding. That's where I put my coins sometimes. If I don't feel like lugging these big ones around, I just tie this around my belt loop here, thread it through, and works perfect, and you know, makes you look cool. Don't do it in you know, gang territory. They might think that that's some sort of purple pirate flag rag that you're holding there, and you don't want any of that trouble, right? So, all right, let's pop some gloves out of the old trusty Bounty Hunter bag. And you know what, Bounty Hunter, this bag's actually pretty good. I've beat the hell out of this bag now for a good year, and it has performed flawlessly. So big thumbs up to that. Big thumbs up yet again to the Calico Gator trowel. I don't really like the new one with the offshoot that looks like the Lesh diggers. Not really a fan of those. I like the straight. I like the grip being right behind the blade or cutting surface there, so I really like this just rolled steel trowel. I sharpen it up every once in a while with the Dremel there, and it works flawlessly. So got the Wells Lamont gloves here that are always good. The Koss headphones that are like 10 bucks on Amazon, 8 ohms. They work perfectly for me with this little cheap eBay gold-plated gold dipped whatever 1/4 inch to 3.5 millimeter there. All right, so that's what I'm rocking. That's my gear. I'm not affiliated with anything other than Crown Royal every once in a while, I suppose. So not affiliated with Calico, Wells Lamont, Bounty Hunter, anything like that. Hey, you guys want to send me free stuff to review and check out? I'm all ears. Hey, I'll give you my address, no problem. So, but anyways, thank you. On TreasureNet, the guy that sent this to me, Tater Bill. I really want to thank him. Not sure if I already mentioned that in this video. I already deleted one because the wind got so crazy I had to reshoot here, so wasting time already. But Tater Bill from TreasureNet, T-A-T-E-R, like a tater, like a, you know, like tater tots, Tater Bill. So thank you so much. He sent this to me for a week or two to check out. We are going to try to hit up some trashy spots like this. I mean, like I said, I don't know if it's trashy or not. I want to say, my memory when I brought the Sharpshooter 2 and the Lone Star Pro here, that it was kind of trashy. Me and my wife hit it up around here, and I want to say we even made a video about it, if my memory serves me correctly, but I don't know, have to go check. Alright guys, enough babbling as always. Shut the hell up, Hunter. Go dig some coins. Alright, first find of the day, 88 dime. Right down in there, looks like it's almost been spray painted, almost like a tan color. Kind of weird the way this one corroded, but definitely an 88. It was down pretty deep. I actually popped this plug here, about 2 inches there, popped it up, and then this fill dirt was on top of the dime. The dime was down there about 3 inches, so the little 4-inch coil in my terrible Colorado dirt definitely got to the 3-inch marker, so pretty good already. And this is where grass grows and churns it up. It's always, I usually get a little more depth in grassy areas like this compared to the test bed in my backyard, which is just the worst dirt on earth basically, so as you know from my review videos. So alright, anyways, 88 dime, pretty cool. On to the next one. Well, that rang up as a 35, 34, so right as a nickel. And this one does ring a little bit low, so I'm guessing this rang up as a 37 or 36, 37, 38 with the 11-inch DD. But out of habit, I'm used to digging nickels that read up 35, 34, 33, so as I raised the coil up a little bit, it started to lower, so it kind of tricked me. But you know, it is what it is, new coil and all that, and the ID is just off, just slightly skewed compared to the 11-inch DD. So on to the next pull tab. I mean coin, right? Yeah. That rang up a 62, 61 over and over again, so I thought it might be a dime. That usually rings up at about 63, 64. So looks like a brake to a bike. I find a lot of these. I'm pretty sure that's what they are. So there's some kids out there that not gonna be able to stop in time. Poor bastards. So alright, let's find another bike piece. Maybe we'll find the whole bike. More trash still, guys. Pull tabs, bits of foil still, so more than I'm used to digging. But like I said, I don't mind right now because it's a new coil. So got a penny right here though that I just dug up out of the hole. So it's still right there. Once I saw what it was, I stopped. Now, like I said, this one rang up at about a 61, 62, a little bit lower. A dime and penny usually rings up 63, 64 on the Land Ranger Pro. You may even get a 65 sometimes in my soil, so a little bouncy in my soil. But there it is, a 76. I was 1 year old when that was made. Alright, so we're right here by these 2 benches now. I've pretty much gone about a 6-foot area outwards of the concrete. That's about how me and my wife hunted it, about 6 to 8 feet out, with the Lone Star Pro and the Sharpshooter 2, both that had the 8-inch concentrics, and neither one of them as deep as the Land Ranger Pro. So I've already hit 2 coins here, 1976, so assuming this one was dropped back in the 70s or 80s, right here, who knows when it was really dropped, it could have been a week ago, right? So assuming it was here and we went over it and missed it, even this little 4-inch coil on the Land Ranger Pro is picking it up. Now that's assuming we swung the coil over this exact spot. We may have missed it. I'm going to go ahead and assume right there at about 1.5 inches, 2 inches that the Sharpshooter 2 and the Lone Star Pro would have picked it up. So we probably just missed it, but all the same, the Ultra 4-inch right here, and it's a pretty trashy area. Like I said, there have been quite a few, you know, hits. I put it in all metal and it just went bonkers right here. I mean, it was jumping all through the foil aluminum range, just going nuts. So I have nickels notched in, I have it disced up to 60, and then I have nickels notched in. You know me, I'm a coin guy, but I have the nickel range a little wide right now until I get used to the coil, and then I'll narrow it up a little bit if I start finding some nickels. I didn't bring one to throw on the ground, and the car is, geez, that's at least 50 feet, 40 feet, so way too far for me to go get a nickel out of my coin thing. So, alright guys, let's find some more stuff. Alright, got a penny right up here on the edge of the grass area. See what year we got. Looks like a 73, I want to say. Yep, 1973, rang up as a 61. So it's right on the mark with those lower numbers by 2 or 3. Alright, on to the next. Alright, well that's a pretty good one. It was at the bottom there, and that is, we're looking at exactly 4 inches. And it picked it up there, so pretty awesome. Pepsi cap, so that's about the size of a quarter, a little bit bigger, and 4 inches, so pretty good. This little 4-inch concentric coil, you know, the theory is that coils only go as deep as they are wide, but this one definitely is proving that to be the case in this soil, and as we know, my soil is pretty terrible. So Pepsi cap at 4 inches, not too bad. Thought it was a quarter, rang up about 70, so I decided to dig it. Just a Pepsi cap. On to the next. Finally got one. So, there it is, 1999 nickel. And just as suspected, it rang up 33.32. So it did ring up just a little bit lower than what it usually does at a 34.35. As I lifted the coil, even traveled down to 31.30. So if I didn't have my nickel my notch on my nickel notched in a little wide like I do right now, it's like notched in at like 8 wide or so, I would have never hit that. So especially as I lifted my coil. So there it is. So this coil definitely reads about 3. I'm just going to average it to about 3 low. Sometimes it's 2, sometimes it's 4, but about 3 low on the ID. So that is that basically. This nickel rang up roughly 2 to 3 low, and dimes are ringing up 2 to 3, and quarters are ringing up 2 to 3 low as well. I did an air test on a dime and quarter at home. I didn't have a nickel on hand for some reason, but there it is. I am gonna wrap up this little area right here. I'll show you any more coins, not really gonna do any more trash or anything. Then I'm gonna head over to that playground area, I think, and sift through that for just a half hour, real quick sweeps before I head out and call this video good. All right, guys. Well, the tot lot playground here is giving me fits, guys. The sand that they have laid in it, and even a couple feet way up on the grass. Watch what it ground balance is at here. So, yeah, 98, 99. You'll find a couple spots that are like a 96, 95 here and there, but yeah, it's pretty mineralized, and this concentric coil is just not doing the greatest in it. Swept over pretty much the whole area, didn't find anything. Swept over a couple pieces of foil and stuff, and it didn't even sound off, so it's just really not enjoying the sand. So, short video today. Sorry I didn't find too much with it other than a quick nickel and a dime and a penny. But there is the 4-inch Ultra Coil, $60 from First Texas. You will have to call them and tell them you want the Ultra-4, the one that says Ultra-4 sticker on it, made for the Technetics and the Bounty Hunter, the Elite ones that they sold from Cabela's. Alright, so there it is. Let's go ahead and turn the detector off. I think I'm going to call it a day. I'm going to come back here with the 11-inch excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. 11-inch DD here, and finish up this park, I think, in a couple more videos. I did find some coins with the 4-inch, and I'm sure there's some still laying around that I missed with the Sharpshooter 2, and the Lone Star Pro. So, sorry for the short video. Not very exciting. Not a lot of finds. However, keep posted for this review on the Ultra-4 is coming up. So subscribe, like it, share it, all that good stuff. Appreciate all you viewers and subscribers. Can't thank you enough. Pushing close to 400, and then 500's right around the corner. So pretty sweet little milestone. May do a little giveaway or something cool like that when I hit 500. May just pick somebody randomly that has subscribed to my channel and get you something cool. Who knows? Who knows what the future holds, right? Alright guys, take care. Hope you enjoy the video. Not the best, but keep an eye out for the Ultra-4 review coming up with air testing, nail board test, and some depth in my terrible soil in my backyard. Should be interesting to see what this little concentric can do compared to the 5-inch DD that I spent twice as much on, $120 on. So I think the DD would handle this type stuff a little bit better. This nasty sand, there's got to be a coin in here, I mean somewhere. I just think that this little one can't handle the mineralization. We know that DDs can handle that just a little bit better than the concentrics in theory. So who knows, maybe we'll bring the 5-inch DD here and check that out as well one day to see if that story holds true. Alright, enough babbling. The Hunter GT signing off. I will see you on the next video.